Welcome everybody, welcome to Pressure Crisp, and my name is Lisa. Today, yes, we're using our one and only Ninja Foodi appliance that we brought with us on our travel assignment. But no, it's all good. Actually, because I just got done making that bread, which is over there in the corner, I ran to the local grocery store. There's only one grocery store here in town on the reservation. So I picked up, they cut them a bit different. They're thin, not as thick. This is a beef chuck roast. So we got a bone-in beef chuck roast, about 2.6. They're looking for 2.5 pound roast. 0.6 ain't gonna make a difference, but yeah. We're making these Italian beef sandwiches. Yeah. The only thing I forgot to pick up, I should have, like mushrooms would have been nice. And I thought about throwing in some onions, but I'm not gonna do it the first time. But I did pick up something different when I was down in Flag, or maybe Page, I can't remember. I picked up, instead of using those whole peppers, I said, let's try this. I picked up sliced golden Greek pepperoncini. It's a medium heat. Can you guys see that? I found this at Walmart. I'm not sure if it was in Page or Flag. So yeah, we're going to try this with the sandwich. Well, not with the sandwich. We're going to cook it with the beef and everything. So yeah, I need to zip it up and come on over to the counter, prep. We'll cook over here to the right in the Ninja Foodi. So to start this, I'm going to turn the machine on. It still has flour on it from the bread baking. Oh look, it landed right on sear saute, so I'm going to hit start. We're going to brown the meat off in this pan, but I'm just going to let it warm up for right now. So like I said, we have a 2.67 pound, I got to start converting these also into grams and whatnot. But this is a different cut. I'm used to short, like thicker and shorter. So I know I'm going to have to cut this just to get, and cut these bones off too, to get this into the Ninja Foodi XL to brown it off. Let me see if I can find a knife. Because that's warming up right now. And I want to make sure. Whoa, that was crazy. Yeah, they cut meats differently here where I'm working on the reservation. That's what I've noticed. And I also definitely have to do an episode on the the Navajo fry bread. And I also have to do a video. Their meat counter at the grocery store is full of mutton. And basically mutton is just an old lamb. So they do specialize, like they do have a farmer's market, not a farmer's market like per se, in town on Fridays. It's supposed to be really good. So far, I haven't been off on a Friday to actually go, but they said try the mutton sandwich and try the Navajo fry bread. So anybody that's out there that's traveling and coming through Tuba City, definitely stop off. If you're here on a Friday, go to that market and get that stuff. The Navajo taco. Another thing to try too, they told me, is the tamales. I haven't tried the tamales yet because that's hit or miss. It's hard to get off on a Friday to go to that. So these are just odds and end pieces. That's a piece of fat. I'm just gonna throw it over there for now. So here's our beef. So it's kind of gonna have to cut it. We're gonna have to cook it in 2 different batches. And I am gonna take you guys on a field trip because down in Cameron, it's supposed to be a very tasty Navajo taco down there. I'm just reading from the recipe booklet here. It does say stick the thermometer in, but I got 2 different pieces, so I'm going to use this piece because it's the largest piece. We'll stick the thermometer in there because I know this thing's heated up already. So I just put a little bit of oil into the Ninja Foodi XL. Let's see, trying to get that. This is difficult trying to do this. I'm going to go over and toss these in. You guys can come over and join me if you'd like. I'm not going to season the meat. There we go. All right. I might be able to put them all in there. Let's see. Let me bring this one over. Yeah, we can. There we go. We're just browning the meat right now. And since I have you here, I'm just going to let the thermometer hang over the side before I put it into there. We're just browning this up for right now. I'm going to go back over and prep the rest of the ingredients. All right, so we're going to head. The recipe calls for like 4 small onions. We're just going to use this whole onion. It's what I have in the house, and that's what we're going to use. It probably says to quarter it. Yeah, it says to quarter it. We'll just use this big one. So I got to pop back over and flip that meat in just a second. All right, so we're just going to cut it like that. Then we're just going to quarter it up as best we can here. There. Just want some big chunks of onion. There, onion's done and ready to go. Let's see. We also need 1 1/2 cups of beef stock. So I do have some warm water right here. We're using the Better Than Bouillon. There, it's about right there. Now we're just going to whisk this together as best we can. Usually stays lumpy, don't worry about that. It all works out in the end. Now I'm going to pop over and flip that meat. Whoa, let's put the trash down. Huh. There we go. I gotta get tongs. Ah, Jesus, come on. Oh, there we go. We got good color on that one. Those are just pieces of beef. Oh, yeah. That is some nice color except for that one. Gorgeous. So this is the beef broth right here. What else do we need? Onions, we got a jar of this stuff. And a can of diced tomatoes. That's it. I feel weird not adding salt and pepper. I might add like a little bit of black pepper right now, just so I have it in there. I'm adding like a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I am not going to add any salt because of that. It says just add everything, stir until combined. Cool, we'll do that. Let me bring everything over there. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and add. We'll go ahead and add the beef stock. I'm going to add, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm going to add, we're adding 1 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Ugh. Oh, they smell good. I'm adding this whole jar. Wow, that's a lot of wowzers. Yeah, it calls for all that stuff, so yeah, we're doing it. And onion. Awesome. So what I'm going to do now is, we're going to give it a, actually, I jumped the gun. We're going to give it a stir, because it's have to combine everything. Trying to get some juices underneath that meat. Those peppers smell awesome. So now what I'm going to do is take the thermometer, raise you up just a bit so you can see. We're going to take that out, put it in a safe spot, plug this in. Go ahead and lower the lid. So make sure your vent is set to seal up on the top, but for right now. So we're gonna, there we go. Now we're over, select pressure, which is high, it defaults to high. The preset, the unit will default to beef. Hit that, select shred. Let's do this then. No preset, beef. Oh, shred. How do you get over that way? Let's see. Nope, that controls that. Ah, shred. There we go. Okay, did you guys see that? This is the first time I'm making this. This is awesome. So, the up and down contains, I'll take it back, beef. Now we're going to choose that one. Shred. select pressure release and then select quick. Quick. Oh, what happened to our preset beef? Something happened here. Oh, it says well shred. Shred. Pressure release to quick, then press start stop. Okay. Boom. And it said it'll take about 12 minutes in the pre-section. So I'm thinking we're almost there to the countdown. Well, not the countdown, to when it starts cooking. Because the blinking light is almost to the end. So I'm hoping to catch it when it does it, but if not, oh, boom, there we go. So the probe temp is 165 and our target temp is 235. So it took around 11 minutes for that to come up to pressure. Okay, so I should probably stop it and see how long it's going to take to cook. So I'm going to stop, reset, and start it again. There we go. Wow, this is almost done. It's already up to 230. And it looks like 14 minutes have gone by. I'm going to shut this off until we hit 235. We are at 234. I'm going to stand over here. Right now we're at 17 minutes. Now, since we're waiting for this to go, it does call for 2 baguettes, 18 inches each, cut in half. I am going to use that wonderful bread that I made previously, but there we go. So now it's going to do a quick release. So 19 minutes. And it's so cool that this machine does it on its own. So I'm going to shut this off because this is going to take a few minutes. It tells me I can open it, but I can't yet because there's still pressure coming out of there. And this hasn't dropped down all the way in the back, this little knobber dauber here. Has anybody else out there noticed this? Because it says open, but 2 minutes has gone by and I still can't open it because I can't do the lever. Oh, here we go. It's about time. Now, please be very, very careful opening this because of the steam. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, there's a lot of steam. Okay now. Holy moly. This makes a ton. There's a ton of liquid in here. Let's see if this shreds, hopefully. Oh no, that came right out. I'm just going to put that off to the side. I'm going to wait till that cools before I take that out. Now it said take tongs, except I don't have my good tongs. Me personally, I think this probably could have cooked longer because it's not really shreddy. But I'm going to pull it out apart. I'm going to pull it out, cut it, and then put it back in. Alright, so I cut the meat up. I'm going to taste test it. Let's see here. Yeah. It's good. However, it should have cooked longer. So, me personally, I would definitely do well shred. Now I'm going to cut some of this bread with my steak knife. And a baguette probably would be much better, or even a ciabatta. And we're going to make a sandwich here. I hope the center's not too soft. I think it'll hold up. Gotta get a bread knife. So, let's do this up. So, I was going to put it in the basket, and I said no. I'm just going to take my bread, and we're going to put it right here. Due to the fact that I forgot my sling. So, I am just going to make the sandwich right on here. So, you can use tongs here. I'm just going to use my hands. But you can go ahead and use tongs and stuff. I'm just going to put some meat on here. And I was going to fish out some of the... I am going to take some of that out, but I don't want to put it on the bread itself because it's just going to... I don't want to say destroy it, but it's going to make it like super soggy. Alright, so we got that. Now what I'm going to do is, let me grab a fork here. That's a spoon. I dirtied it. I'm going to take some of these onions. and the hot peppers, and I'll put some right on here. So the meat by itself is actually kind of boring. You taste a little bit of the spice, but I think putting this stuff on top is going to make it much, much better. All right, so, ow, ooh, hot, hot, hot. So I've got that on there, and then it called for pepper jack, but I think I'm going to use a little bit of provolone here. I'm going to put some provolone on here. I'm going to put some provolone on the top so that melts. I'm going to carry that over to the Ninja Foodi. Smart lid. See, it's got handles, so it's so much easier. I'm going to bring you over here so you guys can see what it looks like in there. Oh, let me remove the thermometer. Forgot about that. I got to wash it. Be careful as it might still be hot. There we go. Close the lid. Turn it on. And we're going to choose broil and hit start. And we'll check this in a few minutes to see, make sure the cheese is melted. So like 3 minutes have gone by. Let's check it out. That's pretty much melted. So I'm going to make sure it is. So we're going to take it out. I'm going to shut the Foodi off first. This shouldn't be hot. It's a bit hot, so we'll use our modified mitts here. Just going to take it out and bring it over to the other side. What are you having for dinner? Holy mackerel. Look at that. Right there. So yeah, let me prepare to taste test this. Oh, a little bit too close there. This is a massive sandwich, and this bread, I think it's going to be okay, but I think you should probably get some hard rolls, like the long, like the sub rolls, but the not soft, but you want them a little bit more crunchy. So let's try this, see if we like it. It's pretty good. I think we need different bread. Also, I don't know. And maybe it's my taste buds. This is my personal. Some people love this sandwich. I'm gonna see if I can dip it into the sauce a bit. Okay. Now let's try it with the spicy, spicy hot sauce. Let's see. With the sauce, it's better. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, that's spicy. Dipping it into the liquid makes it much better. Holy mackerel, it's hot. Yeah, it's a bit warm. But definitely a different type of bread. So, thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more vids. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I really, really do. But I'm just being perfectly honest. Some people love this sandwich. It's okay. Would I make it again? For me? Probably not. Guests? Yeah. All right. Ugh, I'm exhausted.